Okay, now let's work with the attack functionality of our enemy. So for that, we need to make a new script. Let's go to script and let's make a new C# script, and we're gonna call this one Enemy01 attack. And then we're gonna assign this script to our Enemy01. All right, let me check. Here we have it. Okay. So now let's open our new script and let's make some variables. So um, let's see. Let's first make a serialized field, and this one's going to be a private float, and let's call this range. This is going to be the range of attack of our enemy. All right. Then again, I'm gonna copy this one because it's going to be serialized to private float, and this one is going to be our time between attacks, and let's give 1. All right, now let's call our private animator anim. Let's call our private um, remember that our player we made on our game manager, we put here our player, and then we made our getter. So we're gonna call an instance from here. So let's say game object player, and then we need to initialize in the start function. But first let's finish our variables. This is going to be a private ball to check if our player is in range, right? And last, let's say private box collider. This is going to be our weapon collider for the damage of our player. Now let's initialize the variables. Let's say anim equals to get component. This is gonna be our animator. Okay. Then our player, we need to make the right instance from game manager that instance, and it's getter player. Okay, and our weapon collider here. Let's check our enemy has this collider, and this collider we put it as a child. Let me check. Okay, here. So this box collider is a child of our Enemy01. So we need to call to initialize like this: get component in children. Which one? Well, our box collider. So that's it. Oh, oops. Okay, and then here in our update function, uh, let's make let's check if our player is in attack range. So we said if vector 3 dot distance transform dot position our player dot transform dot position, and this gotta be lower than our range, and this is the condition. So open braces, let's if this is true, so we change the player in range value of true, and else let's open braces, and this is going to say player in range is equals false. And for testing, let's say print our player in attack range plus our variable player, the value for player in range. Okay, so let's save this script and let's check right here. Okay, play, and okay, let me check. Okay, here we have a little problem. Let me check. Okay, here we have some problems. So I just did this game object that used to be private. I made it public, and this initialization I just commented. You can just delete it. So I assigned this one manually. So here in the script, as our variable is now um, public, so I can assign our player right here. So we just fix that problem. So here we have our player in attack range false. So here, okay, so right now it's right here. So our player in attack range is true. Okay, else our player in range that we put in the movement script. So here we have it. All right, and now let's go to the code to work in the attack functionality. So we need to make a new function. This is going to be an enumerator function that is going to be called attack. All right, so let's open braces and let's say if player in range and uh, not game manager dot instance dot game over. Okay, over. All right. Let's say anim.play attacking. All right. So this option is going to trigger automatically our attacking clip. So remember that in Animator we have the attacking clip. So we just say, okay, if this is true, just play the clip. And then let's say we need to wait for a few seconds for our next attack. So is this variable the time between attacks? So let's say yield return dot return new wait for seconds which one? Well, our time between attacks. And all right, we need to say yield return null our start coroutine over this one to coroutine the same attack. All right, so we just have this function, but we need to call this function in the start method, in the start function. So we say right here start coroutine. We start, sorry, coroutine. Which one? Well, our attack coroutine. All right, so let's save the script. And we need to see that when our player is in range. Oops, what's this? Sorry, I had this error. Is not with dot. It's just like that. Yield return. All right. So Let's save the script, and we need to see that when our player is in attack range, we need to see our attack animation. So let's check this out, and alright, it's in range. So hey, what's happened here? So okay, now sorry. I know now why I have this trouble with the game manager, because I haven't had this game manager in my hierarchy, so that was making all the trouble. But now I just put my game manager right here. So once I get play, I got my don't destroy unload for my singleton, and now we can see that when our player is in attack range, so our enemies start making the attack. So in the next lesson, we're gonna see how we can program the damage to our players. So I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye.